Hi friends, in today's video, we will understand what is a Demat account, what happens when you buy or sell a share, and what are the different types of brokers available in the stock market. Initially, in the stock market, before 1996, when we buy a stock, we will be getting called a share certificate of the particular company. This is a physical paper which we should keep safely till the time we hold these shares. This diagram shows a share certificate. The share certificate have the details like the company name, the shareholder's name, the certificate number, the number of shares held, etc. In 1996, NSE, which is a national stock exchange, has introduced the Demat, which is the dematerialization. This means if you have a Demat account, then you will not be required to carry the physical share certificates with you. The current process is, when we buy a share in the Demat format, these shares will be stored in either of the two depositories, which are NSDL, which stands for National Securities Depository Limited, or the CDSL, which stands for the Central Depository Service Limited. The NSDL is the share depository for the NSE, which is a national stock exchange, while the CDSL is the share depository for the BSE, which is the Bombay Stock Exchange. The two depositories work in the same manner that banks work for the cash and fixed deposits. Just like an individual deposits his cash at a savings account in a bank, in the same manner, your shares are held in the dematerialized form with the depositories. As we already discussed, the depositories are like banks. Just as banks have their branches, depositories have their registered depository participants or DPs. So the broker you approach to open a Demat account is the depository participant such as Zerodha, Upstocks, etc. The Demat account which we use is basically an intermediary to help facilitate everyday trading for the retail investors. That means the Demat account doesn't hold our shares. It actually is the NSDL and the CDSL that holds our shares. So let us discuss this with an example. Assume we want to buy 50 shares of Reliance at 2,417 rupees. You place an order to buy 50 shares using your trading platform. Once your order is executed, you will receive 50 shares of Reliance in your Demat account in 1 or 2 working days. That means the ownership of these shares is transferred to you by the depository. Assume that after a month, the Reliance shares have reached 2,800 rupees and you want to sell them. You place another order to sell the shares through your trading platform. In the backend, the shares in your Demat account will be debited, and in exchange, an equal amount of money will be credited to your Demat account in 1 or 2 working days. Following that, the NSDL or CDSL will transfer the ownership of the shares to the next buyer. So when you buy or sell the shares from your Demat, the depository charges a nominal DP fee. In the case of physical share certificate, investors had to constantly inquire whether or not the shares had been transferred in their name. However, thanks to the depositories, the transfer now occurs automatically in 1 or 2 working days after the trade. The bonus shares or the dividends for the shareholders are also transferred to your Demat account, which is handled smoothly by the depository. Consider depositories are like an RBI bank and brokers to be retail banks. Similarly to how we cannot open an account with an RBI, we cannot approach the depositories such as NSDL and CDSL to open a Demat account. To open a Demat account, we must first go to the depository participants or the brokers such as Zerodha, Upstocks, Fires and others. There are 2 main types of broker in India. One is a full service broker and the other is the discount broker. The full service brokers provide a wide range of services to their clients. The majority of them have offices in multiple cities where the customers can meet with the customer service representatives in person. They will usually assign an RM or a relationship manager to assist the client with their trades and other facilities. They may also facilitate call and trade facilities. However, they are no longer required because most of us can do everything online. They will also provide stock recommendations or stock tips as an additional feature. The discount brokers don't have any of these services. Instead of a dedicated RM, they have a customer service which will be available throughout the trading hours. Call and trade facilities are not needed in the discount brokers as their interfaces and online sites are usually very user-friendly. And for the tips and recommendations is one thing which might be really missing for the discount brokers. But as per my suggestion, it is always better to do your own analysis and invest in the stocks rather than on the stock tips. Let us now compare the fees for the full service brokers and the discount brokers. Even though there may be minor differences in the fees between the brokers, I will attempt to generalize the fees. The discount brokers typically charge significantly less than the full-time brokers. Account opening and annual maintenance charges for a full service broker range from 300 to 5,000 rupees per year depending on the plan. Annual maintenance fees for a discount broker are typically less than 500 rupees and most brokers do not charge for account opening. Full service broker's commission or the brokerage will be calculated as a percentage of the buy and sell price. It usually ranges between 0.2 to 0.5%. For a discount broker, the brokerage amount for buying and selling is usually fixed at 20 rupees. So now let us check the names of a few full-time brokers and discount brokers. Few full-time brokers in India are ICICI Direct, HDFC Securities, Kotak Securities, etc. Few discount brokers in India are Zerodha, Upstocks, Grow, Fires, etc. To open a Demat account, you must have the following documents. You don't have to visit any branches to open an account. You could open your Demat account through online. The following are the documents which you need. 1. A self-attested copy of the PAN. 2. Aadhaar details. 3. Proof of bank account in your name. 4. A scanned copy of your signature. Any individual who is a resident of India and whose age is 18 years or above can start a Demat account in India. If you wish to open the accounts in Zerodha, Upstocks, Fires or Grow, the link is given in the description below. So that's it friends. Hope you got some idea on what is a Demat account and how to open a Demat account. If you like these kind of information and videos, please consider to subscribe, like and share this video. So thank you for watching. See you again in the next video. Have a wonderful day.